one thing that I would start with is that, that at one point in their lives, they felt very safe and comfortable with seeing and feeling. That could have been maybe when they were 1 or a few months old, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, depending on life itself and the different stages and how they were perceiving life and things around them. And I would share that, first of all, there's a part inside of you and within you that knows that you're safe at all times. That in truth, nothing really can hurt and harm is our own thoughts, our own illusions, our own fears into what something is and what something can be, which on some level gives permission. It gives something permission because we ourselves in our own perception or thoughts about it can experience it a certain way. So I would start by saying that within you, there's this ability and knowingness that knows that you're safe. So I would start by encouraging you to lean into that and to trusting that. And then secondly, one of the things that I've been taught since a little girl, and this has happened for a very long time. I think the scariest thing that I've ever seen happened when I was in high school, and it was a presence that showed up in my door from the hallway. And I can describe it as, and I hate using the word, but it was very evil looking, and it was really scary for me. And I remember when I saw that presence, I wanted to scream and I wanted to run, but there was a part of me that I couldn't do it. There's terror. It felt complete terror. And I remember that there was this inner remembrance that I was saying, you're always safe. You're always the ones that are in control when it comes to energy, spirits, and things that you're seeing. You're always the one in control. And there was this part of me that came up that remembered that. And I said, only the light is real. Only light is real, only God is real, and you can't harm me. And as soon as I made that decision, the thing just disappeared and I saw pure white light in the room. And it was me deciding again that ultimately I'm the one who decides and chooses what enters my space, what enters my mind, and what enters my heart. And again, this was in high school. And, one of the things that has taught me, and I keep reminding myself, and I like to remind those that are sensitive and those that see angels and spirits and things that maybe are outside the normal, which can be scary at times, right? It can be scary at times. But if we just take a deep breath and remember that ultimately we're the ones that decide, which is applicable as well, right? To other people, other humans, right? We ultimately are the ones who decide who we have in our space, what we allow into our minds, what we allow into our hearts. We decide. I like to say we're the gatekeepers. So if you're having these experiences that are scaring you, or you're having these things that you're seeing that are making you uncomfortable, you get to decide what is allowed in your field, in your space, and in your environment. And you can command it to go away. You can command it to be gone, and you can invite light. You can invite angels. And usually when you see angels and light beings and things that are of love, there is this experience of love and safety and comfort that takes place that fear itself cannot reside. So if there's something you're seeing that feels off and it doesn't feel that peaceful and calm and loving, then you can ask it to go away. And again, from experience and what we've been taught, you are always the one who gets to decide and choose. And as I'm saying that, I'm hearing so much energy in my ear. And thank you. One last thing to add to that is that also take a moment to appreciate that you are that unique, connected, and special that you get to see things like that. I think it's about taking time to also appreciate that about yourself, because not everyone gets that opportunity.